beta as we know it, because they're splitting it up tomorrow, which is actually pretty exciting. Give me just a second. I'm setting up chat. Well, I'm going to have to do that a little later. All right, so let's talk about this. Here's the news. So 2.17 of 16 H1Z1 is evolving into 2 games. And oh man, this is going to be tiny print for you, isn't it? No, it won't. So they've been working hard, trying to share the goodness of zombie killage. And where we've essentially already had these 2 different play modes for a long time, they're just now officially breaking them up into different games. So we can see that there will be H1Z1 Just Survive, with a renewed focus on truly delivering a persistent open-world zombie survival experience where scavenging, crafting, and base building are the difference between life and death. And that's basically what we do in our stream together, you and I. They're also excited to announce that the fast-paced shooter comprised of multiple fight-to-the-death game modes, including Battle Royale, will be called H1Z1 King of the Hill, or Kotka. And I think that's where most of the excitement is right now. I'm not big on Battle Royale. I know that my daughter is, and she's far better at it than I. But I can't tell you how excited I am about the change, about having it split up into the 2 different games. And I also am stoked about Katana. What? Oh yes, this is the art for the Katana. You'll need to up your melee skills if you want to wield our coming addition to H1Z1. The Katana was a heavily requested weapon by the community and a favorite of the art team. Get ready to slice your way through the apocalypse and strike fear into the hearts of survivors and zombies alike. And this is what some will look like. Just great attention to detail. I can't wait to see how they come up, how you find them, how you get them, how you make them, craft them. Just a lot of exciting news, and I cannot wait to get out there and experience the new stuff. I also need to set up our chat, so we'll be able to communicate, you and I. I will get rid of the extra stuff because we don't need to see that anymore. And now, let's play. Hi, Pretty Panda, how are you? So glad you could join me today. Panda, did you get to hear the news about how the game is splitting up and what the new weapon's going to be? Well, the known new weapon is going to be. Alright. 99. 34. Oh. got 114 available. What can we do to make life easier? We can get rid of that. What are some of the things? Tell you what, how safe do I feel in here? I have a door sitting here wide open. So, not very safe. Closing up the doors, sneaking over into the shower, and what we're going to do from here is share other stuff. Uh-oh. Let's try and do this right. Alright. H1Z1 crafting. So one of the things that troubles me is that I've got all this animal fat and I want to see some of the things that I can do with it. So, oh, please don't take that click. Alright, I'm going to find animal fat. So I have 2 mentions of animal fat. With animal fat, we can make torches with a branch, fat, and cloth. Branches cost me 50 to carry. So that's a little expensive. The other thing I can make is biofuel. Do I care about torches and biofuel? I don't think that I do. So guess what? I don't need all that animal fat. And I want to move all of them at once, so I'm going to shift drag. There's our animal fat. That freed up some space for us. Somebody's running around in here. What's up, man? Coffee, empty bottle, 1 purified water, and 13 rabbit stew. Oh man. Well, do we have any blackberry juice? Went from 21 to 73. That's pretty good. Of course, he's been running around, the other guy, looking for stuff. What's a worthy goal? What should we do today? You know what? What did we do last? We've been way out here and set up a shack. What's that? Why don't we go all the way down here and see what we can find? Why not? So we are looking for A10. We're in D5 now. We want to go as far southwest as we can possibly go. There's west, there's southwest. It looks like we've got the crowd. Run, run, run. Ooh, that one's got a bell. Arrows. Hey, I haven't been in here. Normally a grocery store is a nice place to stop by and see what they've got. There's a runner. Woohoo! Oh, good grief. Alright. No, get off me! Hold on. Alright. So that was good and creepy. Why not? 97 and 67. We ate Mom's fresh chicken and we went to 172. So we got about 5 out of that for hydration. I don't think I'm hurting for coffee that badly. Gun parts. That's a workbench. No, I'm not worried about it. There's another friend I've yet to meet. Oh, please hold. Ha ha! Sorry, I had to take a call. They're crowding around the store? Yeah, I believe that. They're crowding around my door? That'd be almost predictable. I got 2, 3. Alright, let's... Okay. That's actually already more damage than I wanted to take. And... nah, grab it. Okay, so what can we take? 51. Let's go ahead and use a first aid kit. Cold medicine, antibiotic pills, more cold medicine, antibiotic pills. I know we have a multivitamin in here somewhere. Multivitamin. Man, wax. What all can we do with wax? So let's get over here. And then let's find wax. So we have 1 mention of wax, and it's to make candles. Alright, well, how often have you thought to yourself, I need a candle and I need one right now? So we're dropping it. It's not making a lot of room. It gives us back a little bit of space. Sugar. Syringe of infected blood that we don't know what to do with. Salt packet. Got lots of things to do with salt packets. Alright, anything in here important? Not too important for right now. So we have about 260, 261. Black jeans or blue scrub slacks. Doesn't really matter too much, but I don't need to carry around 50 extra, do I? 2 empty bottles that I need to get some water into. Immunity boosters is kind of nice to have. Alright, we're optimizing the load a little, aren't we? There's a guy. Oh! Oh, he's got running power! we've got a moment. We're not in the middle of a horde. Run around and see if we can't find anything useful. Crowbar, nah. Foot axe, no, thank you. Panda, how's the mic? Is the mic a little bit better than it was yesterday? I feel like I blocked him. No, I didn't. But gosh, that was very ninja-like, don't you think? We're going to give that a minute to heal. Now we could eat. Have any other bandages? One. Man, duct tape is just one of those things that goes underappreciated in this game. Alright, we're all done with bandages down there. Dress bandages are a little bit better than regular bandages. I just want to give them enough time to finish up. That looks like it's pretty well finished up. Now how'd he hit me from behind? Alright. Whew. Four. I'm not getting any more duct tape. There'd be more to find. I could be wrong. Alright, hydration 56. Southwest. And we could go out the back door. And not have to go by everybody who's on the street. I've chosen probably just about the worst possible time to go running through parking lots. Probably too steep. No. As long as there's nobody behind me. Nice moon. This is where everybody likes to camp. Okay, and this, I was talking earlier about deer bladder. If you use deer bladder on yourself, it helps you sneak up on the deer so you can kill them and get venison. Smoke grenade, extra guns. That's a nice little setup they've got here. And that's just a good way to make a fresh start. It'd be a good idea to put a door on it. But the idea is, if you've got a storage container that you've built, you put it in your base, and then when you die, you go back to your base and you're able to just restock everything with decent weapons and armor and backpacks and everything that you need. Let's just get this over. Headed for the farm. Bear! Have I ever properly expressed how ill-prepared I am to deal with a bear right now? Well, I guess I got the AR. So it's not undoable. But you know, I don't really feel like wasting all my bullets either. Let's see what these campers have. Now, inside the vehicles is probably not where I'm going to find anything good. Shoot, I ran through water back then and I didn't fill up, did I? Yeah, looks like somebody's already been through here and gotten everything. No worries. But chat, this is on you. If you see me going through water again and not stopping, point it out. Thought there might have been water. So, now we're going for a shelter. I don't have enough there. Well, I'm out in the middle of the map. I don't feel good about bringing up crafting in place of the game, so please bear with me. Okay, large shelter has to go on a foundation. Regular shelter needs a bunch of sheet metal. Can only be placed on a foundation also. Okay, so what do I need for a ground tamper? 2 metal brackets, 2 metal sheets, 1 branch, and 4 nails for a ground tamper. So that was metal bracket. Do I have any metal brackets? Can I make any metal brackets? Metal bracket. I don't think I have any metal sheet. Need to be near a workbench. Of course I do. Odds we're going to find a workbench between here and where we're headed. I guess anything's possible. This guy's really bright. Oh. C7. C7. So I should be able to head west and find 25. And a wolf. So I want to get near a highway so I can find cars. Cars have metal. Maybe some cars have sheet metal. I know I just left a camping site with a lot of cars. It was my lack of focus that prevented me from checking them. South on the highway. Still want to be able to exploit the resources. Shoot. Yes. Alright. Vehicles. Nothing. Nothing. Now if I had a crowbar, I could sit there hitting the car and the van and it would peel off scrap metal for me. towers up ahead, and there's a fort up ahead. Fort has a possibility of having a workbench around it. That's pretty cool. A lot of people like to build their bases with shareable features outside, like a workbench would be a good item to have outside because it doesn't cost you anything to let other people have access to it. Alright, how are we doing on our weapon? Guess we could use a repair. Scrap metal. Alright, so we'll go shopping. Okay, that's one of my empties. Okay, so I'm using it wrong. Let's see, does it have any more for me? Nope. Probably ran it out. Yep. So that's one of the things that you might not want to have outside your walls because clearly there's a cost. It has to recharge over time. Ah! That is a booby trap. I'm assuming, because I've never encountered one before. But it looks pretty booby trap-like to me. Muty Muty! Hope I'm saying that right. Check that out. Word. So Muty, if you were one of the people who voted the other night, or a few days ago, we had a tie. It was between the dam and Pleasant Valley. And the next day, we did a live stream doing both, since there's no such thing as a tiebreaker out here. And then I ended up having to get rid of that video. So I hope you were able to watch if you had voted. What? I just encountered my first, well, I think anyway, my first booby trap. Didn't do anything to me, and I'm pretty confident that I stepped right on the thing. And you can see there was a stick with a string to 3 grenades. There's no way I could have expected to have not set that thing off. Now we're going to hope that sliced carrots are packed with water. Not very much. Alright, so we've got a minute. Mandarin oranges. We know they're packed with water, right? 126%. 31. They gave us 5%. Immunity boosters, and we're not under the effects of those anymore. Plenty of syringe. Ugh, dag nabbit. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. There's no way I didn't trip that by walking through here. No way. So I guess it's just a good thing that they're not fully implemented yet, huh? Ugh. Alright, so looks like if we're paying attention, we'll see the health bar. For the string, or for the trap. What's that? It's just a crushed can. Man! What can I get rid of? I can eat a rabbit. What else can I lose? I've got 5 logs. I'm probably going to need them. I probably don't need all the tarps. I do think I'm going to need some metal though. Now I've got more duct tape than I need, but I don't think that makes enough room. Sure does. Alright, since the new games are coming out tomorrow. Kennedy, what's up, Kennedy? If you watched the beginning of the video, I gave a little announcement about what's going on with H1Z1. Tomorrow they are splitting up the games into 2. H1Z1 Just Survive and H1Z1 King of the Hill. Let's see if Diced Tomatoes are packed in water. Let's hope so. 27% to 32%. So a little bit. And necessarily that's going to involve a server wipe and a player wipe. So everything we're doing now is for naught, other than just for the generic experience of seeing everything happen. Which I guess that's gotta have value, right? wait, we can turn that into other stuff. So of course, I'm psyched about seeing the new game because I know that they're going to have a new weapon. I also covered that at the beginning of the video in the first 5 minutes. They're introducing a katana, which I think is going to be pretty cool. Of course, I would. You're seeing my favorite weapon in this game, the machete. Don't leave home without it. No, I'm not looking for empties anymore. We're being extra careful to look out for strings and sticks and grenades because we have seen some booby traps. Of course, we're not too scared. I don't stream it every day for like the last 3 days. So not a long-term streamer. But so far having fun. And when they launch the new version of Just Survive tomorrow, I'll probably be on with that. Corn seeds. Ugh, I've filled all my backpacks. I don't even have room for a pill. And new sub, thank you. Thanks for subbing, I appreciate it. Might as well use it. I wonder if Smed's mixed vegetables have water in them. 28% to 33%. So a little bit. I am just barely staying hydrated by the skin of my teeth. I have water. I'm gonna be fine. I'm just trying to conserve what I can. I don't think I'll be spending a lot more time in these houses because I still want to see what's at the farthest corner. What's at that southwest corner that I haven't been to yet. I would just ideally like to already have a shelter with me when I go there. Evil Nurse! Both games tomorrow for the ones that have H1Z1. I will ignore the is, and I will answer yes. If you paid for access to H1Z1, the alpha or the beta test, and you currently are able to play in survival or battle royale, you will have access to both titles. People who did not have access to both titles or who did not pay for the access to the beta will end up having to pay, I don't know, something like 18 or 19 bucks for each title. So we got that going for us. Yep, okay. This is what the booby traps look like. So let's get a look around here, make sure we don't leave anything hidden. So here we go. Everybody get a real close look at this. Yeah, super close look at that. Now, in my experience, I've walked through, I guess this would be the fourth one I've seen, and I've walked through 3 of them and not been hit by them. So I guess they're just not activated. But well, let's try. No, I noticed nothing happened. Thank you, other person in the room. Alright, that's 3 times, so let's not be too scared here. Oh, thanks for the sub, Evil Nurse. Now, I do think that the booby traps are going to be enabled for the new release games tomorrow. So that's what to look for. And I think that the easiest thing to look for is the fact that you can see a health bar above the stream. So visually key in on that, and I bet you're going to be fine. Have any kind of steak? Yeah, I got some steak. You can eat some steak and pick up some ammo, and then turn the ammo into something I care about. Get some fertilizer and turn it into gunpowder, which I have not had a lot of use for. I'm tired. Good grief. Of course I'd get tired right after I leave the houses. Alright, this is pretty close. What could be safer than sleeping on the other side of a trap? Alright, while we're waiting on that rest to take place, I'll use my pointer so you'll be able to visually key in on this. Alright. Would have been super funny if I would have tripped it and blown up. But mainly just to my daughter. Ooh. I know I have an empty. How many more empties? Got some stagnant water, some dirty water, some purified water. Some gunpowder. No more empties. Alright, so I guess we need to cross the road. I think if I pull all my containers together, I've got plenty. I don't need to collect those anymore. Although I do like to keep some empties around in case I run into beehives. Stun grenade. Why not just for grins? So I imagine a stun grenade would be a craftable item. Where to put it? We did pick it up. My gosh, I know we picked it up. Somewhere in the loadout? No. Huh. M something stun grenade. Alright. Stun grenade. Okay. So, no twine, no duct tape. I've got twine. How is twine not part of one of those kits? One of those traps? Oh, Kennedy. No telling. I've gone 90 minutes. I've gone 4 hours. Most of those are gone. Ugh. Agony. Alright, well, that's a closed shop. Yep. I've been getting rid of duct tape. Weapon repair. I'm good. That's good. It's pretty well all good. Excuse me for a second. Okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier, where they'll leave resources that don't cost them anything out in the open where you can use them. And this is going to come in handy for me. Oh, let me see, I don't use a 308. I like to hang on to these in case I get an AK, but these 9mm are all wasted space. The M9 is a decent handgun. There's nothing wrong with it. In fact, it holds more rounds, but the 45 that I've got here, the 1911 A1, just seems to work better for me. And conventional wisdom doesn't really apply inside video games, but a 45 is going to have more stopping power than a 9mm. Of course, if you're counting real life anyway, a bullet is a bullet. Alright, let's see, do we have anything else? Alright, and let's see, what are we missing? I've got 34 rounds of 45, and I have not nearly enough of the 223. So we are going to craft 223. We also want to, while we're at a workstation, we want to craft a piece of sheet metal. One. If we don't already have nails, we need some. Dagnabbit, I don't have a branch. Do I? I don't think I do. I think I keep throwing those away because they're so heavy. Alright, so I need to find a branch. And when I've got one, let me see, you see any blackberries around here? Alright, let's see if we find any blackberries down under the bridge. It's picking through blackberries that as you end up with branches. And usually it's just a big giant waste. Oh, come on! Of course, when you want one, they don't show up. My hydration's getting low. You know, Kennedy, you mean the PD in Cranberry or Pleasant Valley PD or somewhere in Cranberry? Because Pleasant Valley PD has not had an AK for me in a long time. In fact, I've found that the fire department's often better for me in terms of gear. Dropped a blackberry, that means... Oh, and I'm tired. Alright, well, most of that's coming from the fact that I'm exhausted. Let's get a drink. I shouldn't be exhausted, I just slept. Rabbit, deer jerky. Let's drink some water. another branch. Why can't I get a branch? Uh-oh. My mouse is failing on me. I tell you, it's going to get pretty old. Anytime you don't want to branch, you get 30 of them. Cranberry. Thank you, Kennedy. I appreciate that. I'm getting weighed down with blackberries. This should not be possible. Branch! Drop the branch. Okay. We are discovering with a branch and nails and brackets. Now we know how to make a ground tamper. And now we need a workbench to use it. Alright. Let's eat a steak. Need to make up that much room, do we? Ugh. Good grief. All right. That's your thing about H1Z1? It's got moments where it's just downright peaceful and nice. And then it just gets creepy. Ugh. Alright. Ground tamper. That has left us with some extra carrying room, so that's good news. What do we need for just a regular shelter? Not a large shelter. Which is, of course, the one that they want to show me. Alright, so for a regular old shelter, we need wood planks, nails, and metal sheet. Do we have any more metal sheet? There's metal shard. So we're going to need to make a metal sheet. furnace. Scrap metal and a metal bracket. Well, this is just clearly not going to be my day. Yeah, I'll be alright. I know we had to drink somewhere, didn't we? There's always a chance we'll find some metal. Did not need a tarp.
Yep.
Yeah, of course. Alright, so what did we want to burn up? shards. Nope. I could probably put a weapon in there. Alright, we picked up some more rounds. What's this tell us about metal sheet? Oh, I need a metal bar to make a metal sheet out of. So metal bar takes scrap metal, 1 scrap metal per bar. Which I kind of thought that's what we had. Okay, this is me not thinking. Scrap metal. Charcoal. Light it up. Sheet. No, you need 2 bars. Ah, that's gonna kill me. Okay, so I've got that. I need sheet, nail, and plank. Metal sheet, plank. Let me guess, not a nail. Of course not. Nail. Nail. Sheet. Plank. Lookout tower. Sheet. Nail. Shack. I could settle for a shack. Nail. Sheet. Plank. Shelter. Okay. Now for shelter, what am I going to be missing? I need 8 sheets, 8 planks, and 16 nails. And how about a door? Metal door is going to be brackets and sheets. Do I have any brackets? Crafting. Metal bracket. Brackets and sheets. Bracket, sheet, door. 2 metal brackets and 2 metal sheets. Of course, I've only got the one of each. At least I've got the recipes. For bracket, I just need one more, and sheet, I just need one more. Scrap metal, scrap metal. Oh, no, shoot. Let's get as much as we can. Have any more scrap metal laying around? Door figured out. We have 4 nails. We're going to need 16. And we don't have nearly enough. We have 5 nails there. 3 nails there is 8 nails. Half as many nails as we need. They need for metal shard, we need scrap metal. We've already expended all our scrap metal. Oh man, you guys can see how close we are to a goal. They're all out of repairs. A lot of hammers. Hammers make metal bars. The locker keys do come in handy. I've been out to the hospital and some decent drops. Out of space? No, not out of space. Okay, so that's a vial. I wonder if I picked up anything that'll mix with that grenade. Nope. Nails, brackets, sheet metal, upper level shelter. Upper level large shelter. It's never a bad idea to go through and see what you might discover. Backpack frame. Large shelter. Foundation expansion. Little doorway. Metal gate. That's intriguing. Alright, how many metal sheet do we own? Let's eat some sausages. Oh, here, let's eat some sausage. One metal sheet, 2 metal brackets, 3 metal bars. up some room. Just short of opening up some room. Alright. Deer jerky. That's going to give us 15. That's going to give us 15. Oh, what else can we do? Eat a rabbit. Chicken with noodles, surely that's got some hydration. Broken metal item. Will turn into another metal bar, right? I had charcoal. Oh man. Alright, so I've got my metal door, right? Turns out it does not look like I have my metal door. Dang it, chat. Planks. I need 8 wood planks. How many wood planks do I have right now? I have 1. Not enough. Crafting. Wood planks. So where has that gone? 7 wood planks. Is there another? Really? Okay, so I have the wood planks that I need. +1. Is that what happened to the last metal door? It just got dropped. I'll eat a rabbit. Pick up a door. And leaves us with 3 metal sheet. $16 nails. All right. Happy to be your background sounds for the evening, guys, but I gotta take off. It is family time. Let us back up, take a look at our sky. It's pretty nice out tonight. You guys take care, and thank you once again for sitting in on the stream.